Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The academic procession for the convocation is already there in the hall. I welcome all of you. Good morning, everyone. May I now request all of you to join the national song, Vande Mataram. Kindly take your seats. Mr. Peter Hovani, Distinguished Chief Guest, Mr. Metsing Edel Limphane, Guest of Honor, Mr. Baker Nantuwaha, Special Guest, Professor Rakesh Sharma, Pro-Chancellor Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Narpender Singh, Vice-Chancellor Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Tabassum Naqvi, Vice-Chancellor Graphic Era Hill University, Professor Santosh Saraf, Pro Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Naresh Kumar, Registrar, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Parmod Nair, Registrar, Graphic Era Hill University, Honorable Members of Academic Council, Directors, Deans, Heads, Faculty members, staff members, proud parents, graduating students, and guests from around the world. A very good morning to all of you. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the third International Convocation Ceremony of Graphic Era Group of Institutions. Today is a day of celebration, achievement, and a new beginnings. We are gathered here to recognize the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of our graduating students who have successfully completed an important chapter of their academic journey. This convocation is particularly special because it brings together students from diverse countries, cultures, and backgrounds. Your presence reflects the truly global spirit of education, a spirit that transcends borders, unites people through knowledge, and fosters mutual understanding and respect. To our international graduates, thank you for choosing Graphic Era Group of Institutions as a part of your educational journey. Your diverse perspective, experiences, and contributions have enriched our academic community and strengthened the bonds of global friendship. Today marks the third international convocation, a significant milestone in our institution history. It stands as a testament of our growing commitment to academic excellence, international collaboration, and the development of future leaders who will make meaningful contribution to society across the world. To the graduating class, this achievement belongs not only to you, but also to your families, mentors, and well-wishers who have supported you throughout this journey. As you step forward into new opportunities and challenges, carry with you the values of integrity, compassion, innovation, and lifelong journey. May you continue to pursue excellence, embrace diversity, and use your knowledge to create a positive impact in your communities and beyond. Once again, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all our distinguished guests, dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, parents, and graduates. Thank you for being part of this memorable occasion. May I now respectfully invite our esteemed guests and dignitaries on the dais for lighting of sacred lamp, symbolizing the dispelling of darkness and the pursuit of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. May I now request Professor Dr. Narpender Singh, Vice Chancellor, Graphicera deemed to be University, to deliver his address and present a brief report of the university.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Peter Hobwani, Deputy Head of Mission and Head of Chancery, Embassy of Zimbabwe, Chief Guest of the function. Mr. Metsing Ediel Lemfane, Charge d'Affaires, High Commissioner of Lesotho, Guest of Honor. Mr. Baker Nantha Bluan, Education Counselor, High Commissioner of the Republic of Uganda, Guest of Honor. Dr. K. Sharma, Pro-Chancellor. Professor Tabassum Naqvi, Vice Chancellor, Graphicera Hill University. Professor Santosh Raf, Pro-Vice Chancellor. Registrars, Dr. Naresh Sharma, Graphicera Deep Tube University. Professor Nair, Registrar of Graphicera Hill University. Members of Executive Academic Councils, distinguished guests, faculty members, representatives from the media and the administration, proud parents, and our outstanding graduates. It gives me immense pleasure and a deep sense of pride to extend a warm welcome to each one of you at the third Convocation Ceremony of international students at Graphicera. We are particularly grateful and inspired by the gracious presence of our chief guest, Mr. Peter Hobwani, whose participation adds great significance to this celebration and as a motivation for our graduating students and the entire Graphicera family. Though he is not present with us today, I take this opportunity to express our deep gratitude to our esteemed President, Professor 𝐂𝐫𝐴𝐺𝐵. His visionary leadership and unwavering commitment have shaped Graphicera into a premier institution of higher education, recognized for its excellence, innovation, and impactful contribution to the society. As Vice Chancellor, it is both an honor and a privilege to present a brief report of our university's milestones, progress, and aspirations over the past academic year. A journey marked by academic excellence, innovation, and collective growth. Under the inspiring guidance of Professor 𝐂𝐫𝐴𝐺𝐵, Graphicera has grown into a globally acclaimed center of higher education. The university proudly stands as India's first and the largest generative AI-ready campus, powered by AWS, while also setting up the state-of-the-art centers for AI and 𝐈𝐾OS development in collaboration with the global giants such as NVIDIA, Apple, and Infosys. Today, Graphicera University is ranked among the top 50 universities in India, securing the 48th position in 2025 NIRF ranking by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. It holds NAC A+ accreditation with several programs accredited by NBA. Internationally, the university is recognized in the QS Asia, QS Sustainability Rankings, and is also featured in the Times Higher Education World university ranking. We offer over 85 programs across diverse faculties and also proudly houses the Graphic Era Institute of Medical Sciences, a state-of-the-art 1,200-bed super specialty hospital with an annual intake capacity of 150 MBBS students. We have over 30 international MOUs for faculty and student exchange, collaborative research, global pathways and credit transfer programs and training with renowned institutions like University of Buffalo, USA, Yeshiva University, USA, University of Illinois at Chicago, Rien School of Business, France, University of California, Riverside, USA, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐯, Russia, to name a few. Our institution has diverse community with over 450 international students from 30 countries, enriching our campus with cultural diversity and global perspective. The university has built robust research infrastructure, including advanced central instrumentation facilities and several centers of excellence in partnership with leading industries. The Center for Energy Research, in particularly, is actively supporting India's national goal of achieving net zero emission by 2070. Our research footprints is reflected in over 17,000 publications, an H-index of 110, and more than 150,000 citations. Notably, we have over 13,000 Scopus index papers aligned with all 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We have also published 2,982 patents, out of which 178 have been granted. Several esteemed research grants from national and international agencies have further strengthened our innovation ecosystem. Two, in our commitment to inclusive education, we provide extensive merit-based scholarships, financial aid, and fee concessions, special support initiatives for female students and learners from the varied backgrounds have been implemented, with total student benefits surpassing rupees 100 crores. The university fosters holistic students' development through student-led clubs, cultural activities, NCC, NSS, and sports. Notably, 34 NCC cadets have joined the armed forces as officers. Our commitment to social responsibility is reflected in regular blood donation drives. We take pride in having donated 54,582 units of blood so far. In terms of placements, our students continue to shine. This year, they received more than 2,000 job offers, with the highest package reaching rupees 61.636 lakh per annum from Google. Over 1,400 students have been placed in more than 250 companies, particularly Amazon, extended 44 high-value offers to the 2025-2026 batch with a package up to rupees 47.88 lakh per annum. Our alumni family of nearly 60,000 professionals is making remarkable contribution across leading organizations worldwide. Today, we are conferring degrees upon our international graduates who have successfully completed their studies across 36 undergraduates and 14 postgraduate programs. In recognition of outstanding academic performance, 2 gold medals and 1 silver medal will be awarded to our distinguished graduates. We extend our warm congratulations to all the graduating students. We also express deep gratitude to their parents and sponsors for their constant support. Your time at Graphic Era has equipped you with cutting-edge knowledge, essential skills, and truly global market, and truly global mindset as you embark on the next chapter of your lives. We urge you to pursue excellence with integrity, make meaningful contribution to society, and carry forward the values of your alma mater, and continue to uphold the pride and values of Graphic Era University. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request Dr. Naresh Kumar Sharma, the Registrar, Graphic Era deemed to be University, to present the recipients of the degrees to the Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, I have the honor of presenting 51 international candidates for the award of undergraduate and postgraduate degrees of Graphic Era deemed to be University. There are 7 graduate candidates of 2025 passing out batch, and 14 postgraduate candidates and 30 graduate candidates of 2026 passing out batch who are being awarded their degrees in this convocation. I also have the honor of presenting 23 students for the award of online UG and PG degrees of Graphic Era deemed to be University. There are 11 PG candidates and 12 graduate candidates who are being awarded their degrees in this convocation. The students who are being awarded degrees are from Cameroon, Eswatini, Ghana, Lesotho, Liberia, Myanmar, Nepal, Niger, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, South Africa, South Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Dr. Narpender Singh, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, to confer the degrees to the recipients.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, I confer the degrees of Master of Technology in Structural Engineering, Master of Science in Microbiology, Environment Sciences, Applied Geology, and Information Technology, Masters of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Online, and Masters of Computer Application Online. I also confer the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, Civil Engineering, and Petroleum Engineering, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Information Technology, Geology, Medical Microbiology, Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Technology, Bachelor of Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology, Bachelor of Computer Application, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Business Administration Online, Bachelor of Commerce Online, and Bachelor of Computer Application Online. I now declare that you are eligible for the degree for whole of your life, and you should prove worthy of the same.
May I now request Professor Dr. Santosh Saraf, Pro Vice Chancellor and Director, CDOE, Graphic Era deemed to be University, to announce the names of online degree recipients.
Good morning, everyone. As technology progresses, today we have a unique opportunity where I have students sitting here and being conferred degrees, and I have people sitting right across the continent in Africa who will be receiving their degrees online. I have the honor of presenting the names of the degrees of the students who have qualified. Mafelo Doren from Lesotho, Sibangil from Lesotho, Mobeko 𝐂𝐫𝐾ABI from Lesotho. These three students have become eligible to be awarded Bachelor of Commerce honors in online mode. Elijah Scott, Elisa Matalos, Dalius Graney, Nodango Elizabeth, Thebe Leo from Lesotho, Sandra Allison from Liberia, and Raine Somana Hamani from Niger. These students have become eligible to receive Bachelor of Business Administration degree from the online Center of Distance and Online Education. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨𝐧 Kahane from Lesotho, Tobe from Lesotho. These two students have qualified to be honored with the degree of Bachelor of Computer Applications online. Jeremiah Vanwen from Liberia, Katiso Malake from Lesotho, and I think so the next group of students all are from Lesotho. We have a highest number of students hosted from Lesotho. So Makara Lawrence, Makuta Celicia, Manane Teresa, Mosolar Gladys, Poka Joseph, and Sebelo Anges and Tabelo Lefona. All these students have qualified to receive Master of Business Administration in online. Palesa Kebane is the sole Master of Computer Application students who has qualified from Lesotho. I wish all the online students all the best and a great life ahead. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, to deliver her address and to present a brief report of Graphic Era Hill University. Madam.
Chief Guest of the Convocation, Mr. Peter Obani, Deputy Head of Commission and Head of Chancery, Embassy of Zimbabwe, Guest of Honor, Mr. 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐴, Charge d'Affaires, High Commissioner of Lesotho, and special guest, Mr. Baker, Education Counselor, High Commissioner of Republic of Uganda, Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Pro Chancellor, Graphic Era, Dean University, Vice Chancellor, Dean University, Dean in International Affairs, Dean University, Registrar, Dean University, members of Executive and Academic Council, distinguished guests, friends from media, administration, esteemed colleagues, proud parents, and above all, dear graduating students, very good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this convocation ceremony of Graphic Era Hill University, a day of celebration, achievement, and new beginnings. Graphic Era Hill University was established in 2011, exactly 28th April 2011, and from that day onwards, we never looked back. Our journey started in August 2011 with just 16 programs and 925 students across Dehradun and Bhimtal campuses. But our journey to grow didn't stop anywhere, that's what I said. In spite of COVID epidemic and the conditions which were there, we opened a campus at Haldwani in 2022, guided by the visionary leadership of our Honorable President, Professor Dr. 𝐶𝐿 and inspired by his philosophy of leading by example, we have instantly transformed into one of the leading institutions of higher education in the country. Today, Graphic Era Hill University has grown into a vibrant academic ecosystem with 3 campuses offering undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctorate programs. Our community comprises more than 25,000 alumni, 570 dedicated faculty members, and nearly 300 staff members. It's non-teaching. Equipped with state-of-art laboratories, modern infrastructure, advanced digital resources, and a rich library system, the university provides an environment that nurtures learning, innovation, and holistic development. Our governing bodies bring together distinguished academician, industry leaders, and experienced professionals, ensuring that academic excellence remain aligned with the evolving needs of society and industry. Research and innovations are at the heart of our academic mission. During the last few years, our faculty members have made remarkable contribution through high-quality publications, patents, funded projects, consultancy assignment, and collaborations with prestigious national and international institutions. Several of our faculty members have been recognized among the top 2% of scientists worldwide by Stanford University in collaboration with elsewhere. Now I would like to highlight some of the landmarks achieved by Graphic Era Hill University. We have had a privilege of hosting the prestigious Asian Physics Olympiad. Our Bhimtal campus has successfully conducted certification programs on Indian socio-culture heritage for international students from countries including USA, Mexico, and several African countries. Our faculty members have completed internationally funded projects, including the documentation, that's what recently we have done, documentation of ancient stone and wooden houses of Uttarakhand in collaboration with Oxford Brookes University, United Kingdom. It was fully funded by UK. As a socially responsible institution, we have empowered women-led self-help groups through capacity building programs, adopted villages under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, and initiated sustainability projects such as Plastic Bank initiative aimed at converting waste into useful product. Our campus is a green campus. We have green audit, and we are complying with the regulations so that we keep the carbon print in control. Keeping pace with the changing landscape of higher education, we have restructured our curriculum in accordance with the National Education Policy 2020. We have adopted the choice-based credit system with provision for multiple entry and multiple exit, and introduced minor degree emerging areas to enhance employability and interdisciplinary learning. That a student doing civil engineering can opt for a minor degree in computer sciences also, so that his employability increases. I am particularly delighted to share that on 16 March 2026, we established the Techno Business Incubator at Graphic Era Hill University, Dehradun. This initiative reflects our commitment to fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology-driven enterprise. It will serve as a launchpad where ideas are transformed into scalable ventures, empowering our students to become job creators rather than merely job seekers. Placement and career development remain one of our foremost priorities. Through a structured intensive placement preparation program, our students have secured placement in leading global organizations such as Atlassian, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Walmart, JP Morgan, Infosys, and a number of other companies. I am proud to share that 67 students of the graduating BEM have received offers exceeding 10 lakh rupees per annum, with the highest package being 66.01 lakh per annum. As we celebrate this convocation, we affirm our vision of building Graphic Era Hill University into an internationally recognized, inquiry-driven, and ethically engaged academic community. We are proud to host students from 18 countries who enrich our campuses with their diverse culture, perspective, and experience. Today, 10 international students are graduating and joining the ever-growing family of Graphic Era alumni spread across the world. Now, a message for my graduating student. Dear graduating students, today marks not the end of your journey, but the beginning of new chapter. Your degrees are not merely certificates of academic accomplishment, they are symbols of your hard work, preservation, aspiration. As you step into the world beyond these campuses, I urge you to carry with you the values of integrity, compassion, innovation, and lifelong learning. Success is not measured by professional achievement, but by the positive impact you create in the lives of others and the contribution you make to your society. At Graphic Era University, we have always endeavored to nurture not only competent professionals but also responsible citizens and compensate human beings. I am confident that wherever life takes you, you will uphold the values of your alma mater and make your families, your country, and Graphic Era Hill University proud. On behalf of the entire Graphic Era family, I extend my heartiest congratulations. Do it should not be in your dictionary. You should always say, yeah, I'll try. May your future be filled with success. May your future be filled with success, happiness, and meaningful achievement. Congratulations and God bless you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I now request Professor Dr. Pramodas Nair, the Registrar, Graphic Era Hill University, to present the recipients of degree to the Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, I have the honor of presenting 10 international candidates for the award of diploma, undergraduate degrees, and postgraduate degrees of Graphic Era Hill University. There are 2 diploma candidates, 5 graduate candidates, and 3 postgraduate candidates of the 2026 passing out batch who are being awarded their diploma and degrees in this convocation. The students who are being awarded degrees are from Lesotho, Liberia, Myanmar, Nepal, South Sudan, and Tanzania. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, to confer the degrees to the recipients.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, I confer the degree of Master of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, Master of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. I also confer the Diploma in Computer Science and Engineering, Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, in mass communication. I now declare that you are eligible for the degrees for whole of your life, and you should prove worthy of the same. Best of luck.
I now request Professor Dr. Natwendra Singh, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Dean to be University, and Professor Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, to administer the oath. All candidates who are receiving the degrees are requested to stand and extend your right arm forward. I request all the students who are getting degrees kindly stand up and extend your right arm forward like this. At the end of every paragraph of oath, the degree recipients are required to say, you are required to say at the end of every paragraph, Sir and Madam, we pledge to do so. Sir and Madam, we pledge to do so.
This is the order, this is the advice. Speak the truth, follow the religion. Do not be negligent in self-study. Fulfill your duties towards your teacher. Do not be negligent in welfare activities. Do not be negligent in spreading knowledge. Follow your duty towards God and ancestors.
Sir and Madam, we pledge to do so.
Consider your mother and father as God. Consider your teacher as God. Consider your guest as God. Do only those deeds which are blameless. Accept only good conduct and not others. Honor those who are better scholars than you by giving them a seat.
Sir and Madam, we
Donation should be given with faith, not without faith. Donation should be given with humility, considering it as your duty, and with sympathy.
If you have doubts about your actions or conduct, then consider the conduct of those who are prudent, hardworking, kind-hearted, and religious people as an ideal and work accordingly.
Treat those who are accused in the same manner as prudent, hardworking, kind-hearted, and religious person would do.
This is the order. This is the advice. This is the secret of religious scriptures. This is discipline. Follow it in the same manner. Thank you.
may I now request all degree recipients to take their respective seats. May I now request the degree recipients to come to the dais and receive their degrees as I call upon their names one by one. I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly confer the degrees. Dear students, I will try to do justice with your names. If I mispronounce any name, kindly accept my apologies in advance. We are starting with medallions. We will start with gold medalist, followed by silver medalist. Then the student from Graphic Era deemed to be university will be presented. And after that, student from Graphic Era Hill University will be presented. So we are starting with gold medalist, Anthony S. Gabor, MSc Environmental Sciences, gold medalist. Anthony S. Gabor, gold medalist, distinguished environmental sciences. Now Musin S. Pazi, Musin S. Pazi, BSc MLT, gold medalist. Now Timberley Wimbanashe, BTech Civil Engineering, civil medalist. Joseph S., MSc Microbiology, Samuel S., MSc Microbiology, Wilmont Pai, MSc Microbiology. Wilmont Pai, MSc Microbiology. Stephen Arua, MSc Applied Zoology. Stephen Arua, MSc Applied Zoology. IT. Mohammad Sada, MSc IT. George Stowe Wilson, MBA. George Stowe Wilson, MBA. Innocent Tilibawa. George Stowe Wilson, MBA. Innocent Tilibawa. Priscilla Mionja, MBA. Priscilla Mionja, MBA. Susan Natate, MBA. Priscilla Mionja, MBA. Eric Farze, MSc Microbiology. Eric Farze, MSc Microbiology. Samuel S., MSc Microbiology. Susan Natate, MBA. Susan Natate, MBA. Emmanuel George, MBA. Emmanuel George, MBA. Sami Mohammed, MBA, AIDS. Sami Mohammed, MBA, AIDS. Gonzo Hayen, BHCAC, Cybersecurity. Gonzo Hayen, BHCAC, Cybersecurity. Sujit Thapa, BTech Civil Engineering. Sujit Thapa, BTech Civil Engineering. Mapiti Margaho, BTech Civil Engineering. Princess Vimbosa, BTech Civil Engineering. Princess Vimbosa, BTech Civil Engineering. Ruben Paul Mabor, BTech Civil Engineering. Christopher Boutrous, BTech Civil Engineering. Wilmont Kise Freeman, BTech Petroleum Engineering. Wilmont Kise Freeman, BTech Petroleum Engineering. Suhana, BA Honors Economics. Nelon Precious Sessa, BA Honors Psychology. Nelon Precious Sessa, BA Honors Psychology. Pivo Khule Pia, BA Honors Psychology. Tawahiriwa Khuluda, BA Honors Psychology. Tawahiriwa Khuluda, BA Honors Psychology. Juru Patience, BA Psychology. Zuru Patience, BSc Zoology. Matika Sylvia, BSc Zoology. Matika Sylvia, BSc Zoology. Joshua Saki, BSc Computer Sciences. Joshua Saki, BSc Computer Sciences. Patrick Warren Dixon, Bachelor of Computer Application. Tanaka Bernard, BCA Cybersecurity. Microbiology. Thierry Mofo, BSc MRIT. Lazar S, BSc MRIT. Lazar S, MSc, BSc MRIT. Abid Jeffrey, BSc MRIT. Abid Jeffrey, BSc MRIT. After this, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to present students from Graphic Era Hill University. Khushbu Kumari, MTech CSC. Khushbu Kumari, MTech CSC. Joseph, MTech CSC. Joseph, MTech CSC. Anthony Morbe, MAGMC. Anthony Morbe, MAGMC. Emmanuel Charles, BTech CSC. Cecilius Lucky Boy, BTech CSC. Cecilius Lucky Boy, BTech CSC. Halil Fong Mentua, BSc Agriculture. Mary Lighton, BA-JMC. Mary Lighton, BA-JMC. Zeenat Nasir, Diploma CSC.
Function. Mr. Metzing Edil Lemphane, Charge d'Affaires, High Commission of Lesotho, the guest of honor on the occasion. Mr. Baker Nantawano Bulanvia, Education Counselor, High Council, High Commission of the Republic of Uganda, special guest on the function. Both the Vice Chancellors, Professor Narpinder Singh Ji, Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Professor Tabassum Naqvi, Dr. Nair, Dean Academics and Acting Registrar of Graphic Era Hill University, Dr. Naresh Ji, Registrar Graphic Era Deemed University, and my dear friend Professor Santosh Saraf, the Pro Vice Chancellor of Graphic Era Deemed University, dear faculty members, dear students, especially the graduating students. It is really a matter of profound privilege for me to be amongst you on this momentous occasion when you are culminating an important journey of your career, that is the academic journey. It is not culmination, but at least culmination of one phase. I know many of you will probably join higher courses. In fact, what I wanted to say and what should be said on such occasions, I was jotting down, has already been said by the anchor Dr. Rupa when she said that you have brought a diverse perspective and enriched our academics. It has been said when Professor Narpinder Singh told that you are required to make an impactful contribution to the global community. And by Dr. Tabassum when she said that it is not the end of your journey, but you are stepping into a world where you must prove your worth as a global citizen. And in fact, these are the things I would have loved to say. But since I am here, let me dwell it further and give some personal perspective. Dear students, it is, as I earlier told, it is culmination of your first phase or one phase of your academic journey. But don't forget that you are stepping into a much difficult world, a more competitive world, where you will be facing a global competition. And that is where you will have to avail the opportunities. You will have to show the responsibility and prove that you can hold promise to the improvement of and making an impactful contribution to the global community. Never forget that these are the important responsibilities you share. I would have loved to be there because it would have made me be closer to you. But kindly, आप हिंदी समझते हैं? I think you must have picked few words of Hindi. One must be ध्यान से. Please listen to me. ध्यान से. I'll tell some very discreet things which will prove very helpful to you in your future. What you have earned is not only a degree. You have earned an understanding of the diversity of culture. You have earned an empathy for various cultures. You have earned the importance of compassion, the importance of creativity, the importance of many other traits which are important to be successful global citizens. And never forget that the degree is something, this is very important, but these additives which you have learned or which you will keep learning all through your life are very important, and keep it in mind. You came from different cultures, you came from different countries, you came with different languages, very different value systems, but here you proved your worth. You embarked upon a journey where you proved that you are capable of understanding how to assimilate cultural diversity, how to work in a team, how to be an ethical leader. Sir, I'll tell you, we have given them a lot. Obviously, we have given them a lot. We are academic institutions. But what they have given us is no less important. The type of vibrance they brought to my university, the type of energy I wish you should have come on the various cultural and technical fests where they participated. They were very vibrant. They were very energetic. So what they have brought to us, we can never forget. And I'm happy, Dr. Nareshji, because he's the one who keeps the record of the number of students. The increased number of students. Last time, I think the number of degrees were much lesser. And the level of energy I have seen today, it goes to prove that they are extremely satisfied, because not only the numbers have improved, but also their enthusiasm has improved. There was a girl sitting in that corner. I would love to meet you and try to learn how to make this sound of ecstasy. It is very important. And likewise from you also, ma'am, in the second row. Also, I like to learn from you how to show that you are very happy. I think you are a parent, is it? I am very happy that during your stay with us, you have embraced important traits of adaptability, staying competent, staying relevant, and above all, resilience. I have been a student, we all have stayed in hostels, and we know the type of cultural shock when we go and leave our family, leave our parents, and go and stay in a hostel. In your case, it was much difficult because you came from a different country with an entirely different culture, with very different value systems, and the type of adaptability you have shown. I have full confidence that you will carry the brand graphic era higher and further. I told you, sir, I will repeat it. Kindly stay assured that the students will. Let me share with you one thing, sir. When we were planning this induction of international students, as the term we use with us, Professor Gangodkar will be there, here, sitting here, he is Dean of our International Affairs. We have been discussing a lot that while inviting them to our campus, do we have all the capabilities and competence to cater to their needs? And only after we assessed our potential, yes, we started admitting international students. And I assure you, all the students who will come to us in future, and many of them, they're already sitting here, they will live with all those capabilities and competencies which they require to be successful global citizens. Believe it. Parents, because I wrote it because I saw you at that time also. You see, it is a very dynamic scenario. I am really thankful to you. You parents, you trusted us. You had a belief in us. And you handed over uncut diamonds of best quality to us. Nobody will do it. You have handed over to us the diamonds of best quality. Our sculptors sitting in the first row, they have made their best efforts, their diligence, their capabilities, and they have made all the efforts to finish them, to polish them, to be the diamonds of highly acceptable quality. Is it clear? Parents have given us the uncut diamonds and they have polished you, they have sculpted you. But now the responsibility that you go and get studied in some crown of success, the responsibility is with you, my dear students. We will always be there to handhold you. Your parents will always be there to handhold you. They will always be there whenever you need any support. But the primary responsibility to stud now the ornaments of success, the crowns of success, it lies with you, my dear students, and never forget it. And here I am reminded of our visionary leader, Professor 𝐂𝐫𝐴𝐺𝐵. As I told you, we keep discussing. We often keep discussing how can we give best to you. He once shared with us, and those thoughts must be shared here. I am addressing you, my dear students. Those thoughts, that insofar as a degree is concerned, the knowledge available in books is concerned, we are the best. And the various ranking and accrediting agencies, they have put a stamp of authenticity that we are the best insofar as quality of academics and academic delivery is concerned. But does it stop here? No, it doesn't stop here. Your professional success will be measured. Your success in future will be measured not by the ranks and the positions you will get, not by your professional success. What will be important is how effective global citizens you prove. You know, in such a effervescent world, we know, I'll not like to dwell upon that effervescence. We all know you are the one who are expected to build bridges where walls are there. You are expected to ensure that the dialogue is initiated where a deadlock has already started. You are the one who must know that the global concerns, the climate change, the environmental issues, the concerns relating in the developing world or the underdeveloped world related to education, health, etc., you are the one. The sustainability, inclusive development, these are the things which, and he shared that unless we are able to groom them in a manner that they can be successful in these arenas, in these domains, besides getting the knowledge which you were even otherwise expected to have, only then we will consider that we are successful, sir. Sir, we hold very high hopes from your students. We have seen their potential. We have seen them walking. We have seen them talking. We have lived with them. They don't know the type of interest we have taken in grooming them. And having observed them so closely and so meticulously, I am very confident that they will be the jewels of your nation, and I can assure you for that. Now, another thing, the last thing I'll tell you is, always know even bookish knowledge is not complete. It is not a static issue. The terms like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data sciences, and IoT, and cyber security, and global warming, all those terminologies we never even heard of. And someone told me that if there is only one thing which is changing in this World is the technology. They say that technology is changing every 7 days. Technology is changing, and if it is the case, I have to believe him. He was a very senior person. If it is the case, you can't stay static with your knowledge. Continuous learning, I think that is what was emphasized by Professor Tabassum Naqvi. Continuous learning, creativity, innovative capabilities, entrepreneurship, and to develop capabilities to address these challenges which are very innate and which are very serious insofar as globe today is concerned, most important being climate change and environmental issues. That is where you must realize that continuous education, that continuous learning is very important for you, and we're always there. Professor Saraf sitting here heading our distance education. I'll request him to have some certificate programs specially for you people, so that you can, not that it is not that it will enable you to stay in touch with us, but also will keep imparting you with the latest knowledge which you should possess. I wish you a very great future ahead, and I'm very happy you stayed with us, but you are leaving us not for good. These bonds of friendship you should never forget. This umbilical relationship will stay forever. Leverage the strength of your, not mine. Till yesterday it was mine, but today it is yours. Leverage the strength of your alumni. You know, sir, we have maybe more than 10,000 strong alumni network, and you will find one holding a senior position in practically every country, and I may not be exaggerating if I say in most of the cities. Develop these bondages, strengthen them, nurture them, and leverage the strength of the alumni which this university has. Once again, thank you very much. Wish you the best. Thank you for inviting me. So nice of you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Once again, round of applause for Professor Dr. Rakesh Sharma. It is now my privilege to invite our special guest, Mr. Baker Nantuwaha, Education Counselor, High Commission of Republic of Uganda, to address this august gathering. Mr. Nantuwaha is a distinguished education professional who has been actively engaged in promoting academic cooperation, educational exchange, and international partnership between Uganda and institutions across the globe. Through his role as an education counselor, he has contributed significantly to strengthening educational ties and facilitating opportunities for students and scholars. May I now request Mr. Baker Nantuwaha to kindly deliver his address. Please join me in welcoming our special guest with a warm round of applause.
Thank you so much, the Mistress of Ceremonies, respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, parents around the globe who are following this convocation, my dear graduating friends, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste and good morning. Well, as the motto of Graphic Era says, that it is transforming dreams into reality. Indeed, when you come here, you realize that that is very true. First of all, I want to thank the parents for the trust they put in Graphic Era University. And because of that trust, they sent their children to Graphic Era University. And I also want to thank the students for having kept that spirit burning, because you crossed so many borders to come to India, not just to pray, but to get knowledge. And I think you are leaving India with more than that degree, but with other things which you have learned at the university. I know you have persevered because, as the Pro Vice Chancellor put it, You came from different cultures. There was that culture shock when you arrived in India. And the biggest one is the food. Because you come and you find that the food in India is spiced and the spices are too hot. But if you have managed to persevere and survive the hostels and manage your life, and you have managed to graduate, congratulations. Because it is not very easy to leave a different cultural background and you go and assimilate into another culture. It is very difficult. But I want to thank you, because from the reports we are getting from your faculty and the members of the university, you have been very good students. And I think you must carry that with you. You came to India with just one background of your country. Now you are living with a diverse cultural approach. Different countries, different cultures. So tomorrow you are leaving India. Tomorrow you are going to be in Lesotho. You'll be in Zimbabwe. You'll be in Uganda or anywhere in the world, and you'll be able to communicate with your friends. So as you leave, remember one thing. You have created a network, and that network should be kept alive. Don't just leave India and you go back in your homes and you sit down. Take this degree as a challenge so that it can challenge you to get other opportunities. Don't look at this degree and you say, me, I'm done. I've been waking up at night to go and study. Now that I finish this, let me go and sleep. No. Start on something. Take challenges as opportunities. Don't say, I cannot do that. Look at everything and challenge yourself, I'll do that. So that by the time people are saying you cannot do it, they will see you are just running. And the Prof Vice Chancellor stated it, that last year the number of graduating students were very few. This year the number has slightly gone up. And I believe next year it's going to be higher. One of the reasons why the numbers are increasing is because of the ambassadors you are getting. These graduating students leave India and they go and talk about Graphic Era University. Whatever you teach, whatever you give them, it is what they give out. If you give them bad ideas, they will sow bad ideas. But because the numbers are increasing, that shows that you are giving them good ideas. So that means that when they leave this place, they go and preach about the good knowledge at Graphic Era University. And that one alone is enough leverage to promote the university. Please keep it up. Because it is the only thing that you can manage. You see, when I had just come to India, there was one thing which I had not learned, and I think you have also learned it. That's what we call India Standard Time. And India will tell you 5 minutes. Don't take its ideal as 5 minutes. 5 minutes may mean 15 minutes. 5 minutes may mean 30 minutes, but he will come. So me, I normally tease my colleagues in Delhi that when he says 5 minutes, I say India Standard Time. So that one gives at least the opportunity that you can be able to live with it. But that one is something very small. I know because of the challenges we have gone through. Yesterday, as I arrived, I was telling the student who picked me at the airport about the traffic in India. But if you have managed to go through that traffic and you come to the university and study, you are able to come at 9 o'clock. That is very good. So please, don't just look at whatever you have found in India. Please, learn a leaf. When I just come to India, I didn't know that it is cheaper to pack food from home than buying food from a restaurant. until when I came to India, I realized that the Indians pack their food from home. You see them with those small bags. That bag has food for lunch and something to eat. What they get at the office is only water and tea, but the food they pack it from home. Now for me in our country, when it comes to lunchtime, you go to the restaurant. And I realize that when you go to a restaurant, if you have budgeted to spend 10,000, you end up spending 30,000. Because as you're in the restaurant, an old boy or old girl will come and meet you. Oh, my friend, you have taken time without seeing. Please, it's good I've seen you. I think you are going to cater for my lunch. Now, because you want to build to show that you are big, said, feel free, ask for what you want. But your budget was 10,000. Now that is an extra 10,000. It makes it 20. As you're about to finish, another one comes. Oh, my friend, I've taken time without seeing you. What is it? What is good that side? Can I have something on your budget? You will not look at what is in your pocket because you want to feel big. Say, feel free. Now, somebody who wanted to spend 10,000, you'll end up spending 30,000. But my Indian friend who has packed his food, and you know, they have those small containers that even if you want to ask for that food, when you look at the container, it is very small. You're not going to ask for that food because it's just enough for one person. So just look at it and say, enjoy your food. And you can, but if you're in a restaurant, I mean, they are just bringing food. It is not limited. They have prepared enough food for many people to come. So learn those saving techniques. You'll find an Indian is very rich, but he's riding a motorbike. Not because he doesn't want to drive a car, but he looks at how he can maneuver in the traffic. But for you go, you spend money buying a car, you spend a lot of time in the traffic. Now this man on a bike will take 10, 15 minutes, he's at the office. For you will spend 1 hour. By the time you get to the office, you're already tired because of the traffic. So please, copy the good things which you have seen in India, carry them to your homes and to your countries, and act as bridges to connect the different world community, because now the world is a global village. So we don't want to keep on saying that, I want to do this, but I can't do it. No, you can do it. Once again, I want to thank the management of Graphic Era University for having invited us, and my colleagues from the diplomatic corps who have been able to come from Delhi to come and attend this convocation. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to announce that sirs, both the sons are alumni of this university. Thank you, Mr. Nantuwaha, for your inspiring words and valuable insights. It is now my honor to invite our guest of honor, Mr. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐤𝐨𝐧, Charge d'Affaires, High Commission of Kingdom of Lesotho, to address the gathering. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐤𝐨𝐧 is a seasoned professional recognized for a steadfast commitment to international cooperation, principled statecraft, and the advancement of peaceful, rule-based global engagement. With a professional background spanning policy analysis and strategic negotiation, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐤𝐨𝐧 brings a proven ability to navigate complex geopolitical landscapes while fostering meaningful partnership across regions and cultures. Since being appointed as a Chancellor in Lesotho High Commission in New Delhi, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐤𝐨𝐧 has demonstrated an exceptional aptitude for census building, cross-cultural communication, and the thoughtful representation of national interest. He has worked extensively on issues including bilateral sustainable development, trade policy, and the protection of human rights. Known for both strategic insight and operational precision, Maxine Lemfane combines a deep understanding of international law and global governance with the practical experience needed to guide policy from conception to implementation. Prior to joining the diplomatic corps, Maxine Lemfane developed a strong academic foundation in international relations, development complemented by additional professional training in public policy formulation and management. With an impeccable command of the English language and experience in various working across diverse cultural environment, Maxine Lemfane has served in various capacities within international organizations and governmental institutions, contributing to initiatives that have strengthened regional cooperation, enhanced economic ties, and promote cultural exchange. Maxine Lemfane is widely respected for integrity, professionalism, and a calm, solution-oriented approach to diplomatic challenges. With a commitment to lifelong learning, he continues to engage with global issues at the intersection of diplomacy, security, and sustainable development. Maxine Lemfane remains dedicated to advancing dialogue, mutual respect, and international partnership in an increasingly interconnected world. May I request Mr. Mitsing Idil Lemfane for his address. Please welcome him.
That was quite an introduction. Honorable Chief Guest and my dear friend, His Excellency Peter Hobwani, the Deputy Ambassador, Embassy of Zimbabwe, my dear colleague, Educational Attaché from the High Commission of Uganda, esteemed President of the Graphic Era Group of Institutions, Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Pro-Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Dr. Napinder Singh, Vice-Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Dr. Santosh Saraf, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Dr. Naresh Sharma, Registrar, Graphic Era deemed to be University, Professor Dr. Tabasam Navi, I hope I got that right, Vice-Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, Dr. Pramod Ne, Registrar, Graphic Era Hill University. Distinguished members of the academic and management teams of Graphic Era deemed to be University, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of international students here today. Namaste. In Sesotho, we say Khotsong, loosely translated, peace be upon you. This is how we greet one another back in the kingdom of Lesotho. A little story about myself. My mother never went beyond primary school. My father only completed what we usually refer to back in my country, Standard 6. But they understood with the ferocity of people who have known what it is to be without, that the only inheritance worth leaving a child is not land, is not money, it is not cattle, but the light of an educated mind. So they sacrificed. They went without new clothes and other luxuries so I could have textbooks. That experience taught me that learning is not a burden. It is a privilege. It is not something that happens to you, but rather it is something you choose every single day. 22 years ago, I had an opportunity of being admitted at a local university in my country. My university years were a time of determination, growth, and resilience. Somebody in the mind that's saying he's too young to have completed school that long time back. Balancing demanding coursework, leadership responsibilities, and financial challenges taught me the value of discipline and perseverance. There were moments when the path seemed difficult, but I remained focused on my dreams. And through hard work, continuous learning, and the support of mentors and peers, I overcame those obstacles. Those experiences shaped my character and prepared me to become the person I am today. Someone who's committed to building bridges and creating positive change wherever I go. At Graphic Era, you are not merely earning qualifications, you are becoming ambassadors of understanding and cooperation. Every conversation, every collaboration, and every cultural exchange contribute to a future where differences are celebrated and common aspirations unite us all. In doing so, students develop resilience, adaptability, and a global outlook that prepares them to lead and inspire positive change far beyond the campus walls. Now I turn to you, my dear friends, you the ones that this day belong to. Look around this room. Truly look around. Turn your left, turn to your right. The people sitting next to you, they grew up speaking different languages. They grew up eating different foods, praying in different ways, dreaming in different colors. And yet, here you are, bound by the same hunger, the same courage, the same belief that knowledge is worth crossing oceans for. You left your families, some of you living for the very first time. You navigated visa offices and foreign airports and strange dormitories and curricula taught in a language that was not necessarily always your mother tongue. You ate food that confused your stomach. You experienced winters you've never had, and you even experienced summers that felt like standing in a furnace. You video called home at midnight because of time differences. Yet, in spite of all these challenges, you stayed anyway. You stayed, and that is your very first achievement. The degree you receive today, it is not just a piece of paper, it is a document of grit. It is evidence of who you are when things are hard and what you choose to do about it. Allow me to share with you several truths that I carry with me into every room, into every negotiation, and into every challenge. Number one, be a bridge and not a wall. You have now lived between two cultures, your homeland and India. That experience is rare and it is precious. Most people in the world live only one cultural reality their entire lives. You have lived in at least two. Use that when you return home or wherever your journey takes you next. Be the person who connects, who translates, the person who builds understanding between peoples. The world has enough walls, and it is desperate for bridges. Secondly, give back, especially when it is inconvenient. The communities that shaped you, your families, your villages, your countries are waiting, not just for money. They are waiting for your ideas, your leadership, and your presence. Development does not happen from abroad. It happens when educated people return, physically, intellectually, and emotionally, and they invest their best in the places that need them most. You are now among the most educated people in your communities. And that is not a privilege to hoard, but it is a responsibility to honor. Thirdly, stay curious always. The moment you believe you have finished learning, you have begun to decline. The world is changing at a speed that no single degree can fully prepare you for. Artificial intelligence, climate change, geopolitical shifts, new economies. The landscape of your career will look nothing like what your textbooks have described. The graduates who will thrive are not the ones who know the most today. They are the ones who remain most willing to learn tomorrow and are willing to adapt to new realities. Before I close, I must speak a word, a sincere and a deeply felt word about this institution. Graphic Era, deemed to be university, chose to open its doors to students from across the world. This is not a trivial act. Hosting international students requires infrastructure. It requires patience, cultural sensitivity, administrative excellence, and above all, a genuine belief that education has no nationality. This university has provided not just classrooms, but community, not just faculty, but family. The faculty here, those extraordinary men and women who show up every day committed to your intellectual growth, deserve your deepest gratitude. The administrative staff who helped you navigate everything from accommodation to examination deserve your appreciation. The institution that chose to invest in you, young people from different nations, different realities, different ambitions, deserves your respect. From the Kingdom of Lesotho, I want to say formally and publicly, thank you, Graphic Era, for being for being a home away from home for our students. All of us have seen Basotho celebrating their brothers and their sisters and their former colleagues. Thank you for treating them not as foreigners, but as future leaders. Thank you for understanding that when you educate one young person from a developing nation, you are not just transforming one life, you are planting a seed that will feed an entire community and eventually affect a generation. India and Lesotho may be separated by thousands of miles, but in this hall today, that distance disappears. We are one big academic family. And the values of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, have never felt more real than they do in a convocation hall filled with the bright, brilliant faces of the world's future. I want to end where I began, back in the mountain kingdom. There is something that people of Lesotho understand about mountains that I think the world needs to hear more often. A mountain does not apologize for being tall. It does not shrink so that others can feel comfortable. It stands in all weathers, in all seasons, through storms and droughts and the passage of centuries. A mountain stands. You have been educated in the tradition of the mountain. You have been shaped by the pressure, by the altitude, by the thin air of challenge, and today you stand. But the mountain also does something quieter, something essential. It catches the rain, and from that rain, rivers are born. And those rivers flow down into the valleys, into the villages, into the fields, into the lives of ordinary people who will never climb to the summit themselves, but who drink the water that only that particular mountain could catch. You are that mountain. And your education is that water. Take it home, let it flow, let it nourish, let it heal. The world is watching, your families are waiting, your nations are thirsty. Go shine. Congratulations to class of 2026. The world is not just yours to navigate, but the world, it is yours to transform. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lamphane, for your thoughtful and encouraging address. We now come to the most anticipated address of the ceremony. It is my distinct privilege and honor to invite our chief guest, Mr. Peter Hovhane, Head of Chancery, Embassy of Zimbabwe, to deliver the convocation address. Mr. Peter Hovhane is a veteran Zimbabwean diplomat and a senior civil servant with over 40 years of experience in public administration, foreign affairs, diplomacy, and international relations. He holds a Bachelor of Administration honors from the University of Zimbabwe and joined Zimbabwe Public Service in 1985 after a brief teaching career. He has served in Zimbabwe Ministry of Foreign Affairs since 1986 in various administrative and diplomatic roles. He has worked on international policy matters, including drafting Zimbabwe review of nuclear non-proliferation treaty. He has held various diplomatic postings in South Africa as Vice Consul and Acting Consul in Cape Town, in Portugal as Consul General in Lisbon, Democratic Republic of Congo as Chancellor, Head of Chancery and Charge Affairs, and India, Deputy Head of Mission and Charge Affairs in New Delhi. He has played a role in drafting the SADC guidelines on election observation, which was later adopted by the regional bloc. He has led the advanced team that helped establish Zimbabwe resident embassy in Kigali in 2019. He has served as an acting deputy director in Zimbabwe Africa Department and accompanied presidential state visit. He has participated in UN disarmament and peace studies programs in Geneva, New York, and Austria. He is a member of United Nations Group of Governmental Experts studying confidence-building measures in outer space. He has organization, conflict resolution, and administrative leadership. He is proficient in Portuguese language. His interests include reading, writing, and following international development. His presence today greatly enriches this convocation ceremony, and we are deeply honored to have him with us. May I now request Mr. Peter Hovwani to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Thank you. To the president of the Graphic Era Group of Institutions, Professor Dr. 𝐂𝐞𝐫𝐬, whom I understand is in absentia today, but I believe he is with us in spirit, because this is a celebration of what he started long back. Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Pro Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era, deemed university. Professor Dr. Napianda Singh, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era, deemed to be university. Professor Dr. Sandosh Saraf, Pro Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era, deemed to be university. Dr. Naresh Kumar Sharma, Registrar, Graphic Era, deemed to be university. Professor Dr. Tabasam Naquif, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era, Hill University. Dr. Pramod S. Nair, Registrar, Graphic Era, Hill University. Allow me also to recognize my two colleagues from the diplomatic service, Mr. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐯 Lempane, Charge d'Affaires, High Commission of the Kingdom of Lesotho, who is guest of honor on this occasion, and Mr. Baker Nandamwaru Bulua, Education Counselor, High Commission of Uganda, who is special guest on this occasion. Distinguished faculty, esteemed guests, proud parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, a good day to you all. Namaste. Let me prefix my remarks by noting what I have seen as being a bit unique at the Graphic Era, having attended other convocations at other universities. One aspect is that the remarks or speeches, whichever you call them, are done after the graduates have received their certificates, which I think it's much better to have listening to you people who have been on the podium and received their certificates, rather than those who are anxiously waiting. So in the end, they might actually feel impatient as they wait for you to do their speeches. But I think this is a unique development I've seen at Graphic Era. They are now seated and they can listen to whatever advice you give them, including the advice by the senior management, the advice by us, the guests, and so I think this is one unique aspect I have seen with Graphic Era today. The second one is that of the oath. It's also a new experience I've seen at the university. And I want to say to the graduates, you have had many encouragements in the remarks, in the speeches. Some of them obviously will be repeated because we don't consult each other about what we are going to say. So you in the end have to sometimes hear repeated, the same message being repeated in one form or the other. But I hope that this oath is something that you can keep with you, because I think it summarizes most of what is said in the remarks and so on. So with that, I can just go to my remarks, which, as I say, maybe might end up repeating some of what has been said, but try to take to heart whatever you have heard and use that as you go into your future. It is a great honor and privilege to address this distinguished gathering on the occasion of the third convocation for international students at Graphic Era, a group of institutions. I'm here representing the ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe, whom you had invited, and she had wanted to be with you here today, but she could not honor that invitation because of other prior commitments that are also happening today, and she's out of Delhi on those commitments. I also bring to you warm greetings from the government of Zimbabwe and extend my sincere appreciation to the university leadership for the invitation to participate at this memorable occasion. To the graduates, as you graduate and move into a new era shaped by artificial intelligence, globalization, pandemics, unprecedented interconnectedness, it is clear that the challenges before you can no longer be addressed by yesterday's assumptions. Technology connects us, yet tests our ethics. Global networks create opportunity, yet expose shared vulnerabilities. In this deeply interdependent world, humanity needs a new level of thinking, one that is collaborative, adaptive, responsible, and guided by wisdom. Your generation is not only called upon to succeed, but also to help shape the future of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe's educational philosophy has long emphasized what we call Education 5.0, marking a transformative vision for education through integrating teaching, research, community service, innovation, and industrialization to redefine the purpose of learning. It challenges universities not only to produce graduates, but to generate solutions, create industries, and drive national development. Education, therefore, becomes a catalyst for economic growth and social progress. On the other hand, India's educational reforms after 2020, I think, also increasingly focus on multidisciplinary learning. So the two educational systems, both approaches share a common purpose to ensure that education is not merely about acquiring knowledge, but about applying it to solve real-world challenges. In an age marked by technological disruption, climate change, social transformation, and other challenges, education must equip graduates to become creators of solutions, not just recipients of information. Distinguished guests, today marks a significant milestone in the lives of the graduating students. It is a celebration of dedication, perseverance, intellectual growth, and achievement. To all graduates, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your success reflects not only your commitment and hard work, but also the unwavering support of your families, lecturers, mentors, and friends who have accompanied you on this remarkable journey. Many of you began this journey with aspirations, ambitions, and you, of course, were uncertain of the challenges that lay ahead. Along the way, you encountered rigorous academic demands, examinations, deadlines, projects, and in some cases, moments of self-doubt, where you thought maybe I should go back home, I should just... Yet through perseverance, persistence, and commitment, you have today succeeded, and we have just witnessed you receiving your degree certificates. Today, you stand out not only as graduates, but as individuals prepared to contribute meaningfully to your communities, your nations, and our world, which is increasingly becoming a global village. Ladies and gentlemen, I find particular inspiration in addressing a generation that will shape the future of our global community. We are in an era where nations are increasingly interconnected. The challenges that we face today, whether it is economic development, climate change, healthcare, food security, technological transformation, or sustainable growth, transcend our respective international borders. The solutions to these challenges will require cooperation and collaboration, and as well as innovation and leadership from young people like today's graduating class. The world does not simply need more degree holders. It needs problem solvers. It needs ethical leaders. It needs innovators who can create opportunity where others see only obstacles. Citizens who understand that progress is achieved not through division, but through collaboration. As I look across the graduating class, which comprises international students from 13 nations, 11 of whom are African countries, I see future entrepreneurs who will create jobs and drive economic growth across the globe. I see healthcare professionals who will help save life. I see educators who will inspire future generations. I see leaders who will strengthen institutions and communities around the world. Most importantly, I see individuals capable of making a meaningful difference, and I therefore encourage you to remain committed to making the world a better place than you found it. Distinguished guests, I wish to pay special tribute to graphic era groupings of institutions for its outstanding contribution to higher education, innovation, research, and skills development. Since its establishment in 1983 as a modest computer training center founded by Professor Dr. 𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨𝐧, after starting with only 2 computers, and I understand only with about 29,000 rupees, the institution has since grown into one of India's premier universities, offering diverse programs in disciplines that include engineering, management, and allied sciences. I note that after the first phase in 1993, this was followed by the second phase in 1997, when the institution expanded into the Graphic Era Institute of Technology, becoming one of the first self-financed technical institutions in the region to offer engineering programs. Thereafter, the institution underwent a remarkable transformation, leading to its elevation to a deemed to be university status in 2008, marking the beginning of a new chapter characterized by academic excellence, global engagement, and innovation-driven learning. The university's journey from a computer training center to a comprehensive global university is testament to the visionary leadership and inspiring guidance of Professor Dr. 𝐭𝐿𝐵, whose commitment to quality education has seen Graphic Era stand proudly among India's leading institutions, ranked 48th in the NIFR 2025 ranking, while holding an A+ grade from the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC, with multiple programs already receiving a National Board of Accreditation. I am particularly impressed by the university's commitment to research and innovation, with some of its noted achievements, including the building of robust research infrastructure, advanced central instrumentation facilities, and several centers of excellence in partnership with leading industries. Distinguished guests, today for me is also an opportunity to celebrate the growing partnership between Zimbabwe and India. Education has always been one of the strongest pillars of cooperation between the two countries. Through scholarships, academic exchange, and institutional partnership, India has continued to provide opportunities for Zimbabwean students to acquire world-class education and skills that contribute to national development. Just a few weeks ago, we've been trying to actually create a database of Zimbabwean students in India, because the numbers we keep trying to estimate, and we've been getting in touch with universities, including Graphic Era, to give us the figures. And right now, we are still in the process, but we can already estimate that maybe when the new enrollment occur this year, maybe in the next month or so, maybe we might be close to 10,000, but we are still counting. I'm pleased to note that Graphic Era has become an important academic destination for Zimbabwean students, as more than 60 students have enrolled in various academic programs since the year 2022, with some of them having graduated in previous years, while a significant number were part of this class of 26 graduates whose success we are celebrating today, which is confirmation of the fact that Zimbabwean students have found a welcoming home within this institution. And as we were discussing with the senior management, we are trying to estimate maybe how many more can come this year. Maybe the numbers might still not be close to what other universities have, because just for statistics, we have institutions that have more than 1,000 students in one institution, and I think it's 2 of them so far. But graphic era, I can say, as we were discussing with the senior management, that once students graduate, they go back, they become ambassadors, and they actually attract more students. So we look forward to a time when we can also count a graphic era among students, among numbers that can be maybe 100, 200, and even further. As I said, the highest we have at institutions is 2 with more than 1,000. So what we note is that students here are pursuing studies in diverse disciplines, including business administration, agriculture, engineering, and computer application. Such diversity aligns with Zimbabwe's national development priorities, which demonstrates our commitment to building a skilled workforce capable of driving industrialization, innovation, food security, tourism development, and technological advancement. I'm confident that the students who graduate today will utilize their skills acquired in their respective programs to contribute towards achievement of Zimbabwe's national vision, which is to become an upper middle class society by the year 2030, and we call it Vision 2030, which is led by our president. Ladies and gentlemen, my final parting words to graduates and the university senior management and faculty. To the graduates, as you leave this institution and embark upon the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to embrace the values that have guided your education journey, namely integrity, excellency, innovation, resilience, and service to humanity. I think the Vice Chancellor actually emphasized these values in his remarks, so I'm only adding to that. The world you enter today presents both challenges and opportunities. Advances in technology, climate change, economic transformation, and global uncertainty require leaders who are adaptable, creative, and committed to finding solutions. Your education has equipped you with the tools to navigate these complexities and to contribute positively to your communities and nations. To the Zimbabwean graduates whom we congratulate today, I encourage you to use the knowledge and skills acquired here to contribute to the socio-economic transformation of Zimbabwe towards achieving our vision. As already indicated, you are going to be ambassadors of both your country and, of course, your graphic era, your alma mater. The future of our nation depends upon talented, educated, and visionary young people like yourselves. To all graduates, regardless of nationality, remember that success is not measured by personal achievement, but by the positive impact you have on the lives of others. Use your education to create opportunities, solve problems, promote understanding, and build a better future for generations to come. Allow me to express my sincere appreciation to the Vice Chancellor, faculty members, administrative staff, and all stakeholders at the Graphic Era Group of Institutions for their dedication in nurturing excellence and transforming lives through education. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2026. Your future may be filled with purpose, achievement. I wish Graphic Era University continued success in its mission of shaping global leaders and advancing knowledge for the benefit of all. I thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words of wisdom. I'm sure the young and aspiring technocrats, managers, and graduates have learned a lot and will try to prove themselves in respective areas of their lives. Following the true tradition of a value-driven and culture-bound system, may I now request Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma to present memento to our chief guest, Mr. Peter Hovwani. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our chief guest. I now request Professor Dr. Narpinder Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, to present memento to our guest of honor, Mr. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨𝐧. May I now request Professor Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, to present memento to special guest, Mr. Baker Nantuwaha. May I now request Professor Dr. Santosh S. Saraf, Pro Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed to be University, to propose the vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests of the dais, ladies and gentlemen, I feel deeply privileged to propose the vote of thanks for this magnificent festival of diversity and a celebration of success. I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Peter Hovwani, Deputy Head of Mission, Head of Chancery at the Embassy of Zimbabwe. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion and for motivating our students to remain resilient and pursue success responsibly. We are deeply honored by the presence of Mr. 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨, Charge d'Affaires at High Commission of Lesotho. Sir, as we host largest number of students from Lesotho, we sincerely thank you for your continued faith in Graphic Era Group of Institutions. Thank you, sir. My sincere thanks to Mr. Baker Natwani, the Education Counselor at the High Commission of Republic of Uganda. Thank you, sir, for blessing our students and celebrating their hard-earned success alongside us. I express my gratitude to Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Pro-Chancellor, for presiding over the Convocation Ceremony and delivering an inspiring address to our graduates. I thank Dr. Narpinder Singh, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era deemed University, and Dr. Tabassum Naqvi, Vice Chancellor, Graphic Era Hill University, for their profound convocation addresses, and for administering the sacred oath that guides a student towards an enlightened future. Thank you, ma'am and sir. A special thank to Dr. Naresh Kumar Sharma, Registrar, Graphic Era University, Dr. Pramod Nair, Graphic Era Hill University, for successfully hosting this wonderful and memorable function. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. Mahesh Davangari, Controller of Examination, Graphic Era Deemed University, Dr. Utpal Debnath, Controller of Examination, Graphic Era Hill University, and Deputy Registrar, Mr. Anil Chavan, for their meticulous behind-the-scenes work anchoring our students' academic journeys. Thank you, all of you. Our deep appreciation goes to Dr. Durga Prasad Gangotkar, Dean of International Affairs, Mr. Suchit, Ms. Anjali, and their entire team. Thank you for being dedicated, de facto local guardians of our international student community. Thank you for your team. I thank the entire organizing team for their flawless execution and excellent arrangements today. Last but not the least, the visionary leader in Dr. Kamal Ghanshala, who has provided this conducive environment for education. I thank him absentia. Last but not the least, I congratulate the proud parents and the graduating class of this year. We wish you all the very best in your professional and personal lives ahead. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Graphic Era Deemed to be University, to close the convocation ceremony.
As the Pro-Chancellor of the Graphic Era Deemed to be University, I hereby declare the convocation closed.
May I request the dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, and everyone present in the convocation hall to rise for the national anthem. I request you to all to please stand at your respective places while the academic procession withdraws. Please, places. I request all the degree holders, after the academic procession they withdraws, you are requested